Gigantor, the space-age robot. Is that your command? Gigantor, the space-age robot. His power is in your hand. Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than quick, stronger than strong, ready to fight for right against all. Gigantor, Gigantor, Gigantor.
The Mystery Missile. It's the middle of the summer season in the year 2000, and the game is, of course, baseball. It's the bottom half of the seventh inning, and the score stands 7-5 in favor of the visiting team.
Hey, home team, we want to hit!
But Slugger comes up to bat. The windup and the pitch.
Hooray!
Meanwhile, at the newest of the radar warning stations,
Dr. Brilliant, I built this powerful radar to pick up signals from anywhere in the world.
Chief,
What is it?
Bud just batted a home run.
That really is a powerful radar. There's something else. Where, Dr. Brilliant? There, those tiny dots. Oh, this is terrible. Trace them. Where are they coming from?
The south, about 100 miles,
Show me their exact location.
right off the mainland. It's extremely difficult to tell. These flying dots may be many objects or part of one great big one. I would say that it's a huge flying object coming this way, sir. Think we should notify the authorities?
Yes, who knows? This may be an enemy attack.
that's right, an object coming this way. Yes, order them up immediately. Yes, every ship. We'll try to stop the thing.
Emergency! Emergency! Prepare to stop unidentified flying object!
The object must be intercepted.
Order them to try to identify the object. We must learn who is sending it, who's threatening world peace.
Radar stations around the world seek to identify the mysterious object, but without success.
Emergency! Emergency! Man all battle stations! All defense missiles stand by for launching!
Beneath the seven seas, all nuclear submarines are ordered to trace the flying object.
Radar, have you spotted the thing?
We see flying dots, Captain. Should we launch a snooper rocket to investigate?
Launch it at once. Yipe, you aimed it too high. Wait, call Dr. Brilliant. Tell him the snooper is heading toward shore.
At the ball game, the score is tied. Suddenly,
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. We have just been informed that a snooper rocket launched at sea is traveling in this general direction. We suggest that you avoid open places and return to your homes at once.
You see? Just because we're winning. I want my money back.
Hey, why are we standing here?
Everybody, please, stay calm. You hear? Stay calm. The snooper rocket may overshoot or not even come anywhere near us, understand?
Inspector, is there really any danger?
Sure. The snooper, Jim. It's an unmanned rocket that could crash land like an airplane.
Uh-oh. What are we going to do about it?
Well, we have our top scientists working on it now.
And so, right now, ladies and gentlemen, our top scientists are discussing the problem of how to stop the rocket. Their names?
The pudgy man on the left side is Dr. Heinrich von Schmaltz, inventor of the snooper rocket. The other man is Charles T. Schnook, in charge of our defenses.
Heinrich, please try to think of something. It's your rocket.
Now, the rocket is about 90 miles offshore. And now, we're going to try to blast it from the sky.
I hope it stops it.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
They miss. A second rocket sets out to destroy the snooper. Bullseye!
Yay!
Say, I wonder what happened to the first rocket that we sent up.
The one that was a miss?
Mm-hmm. Can it circle back this way?
Gosh, you're right, Jim.
Charlie, let me at that microphone.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, attention, please. We've just learned that our own rocket is circling back. It appears headed for town. We recommend that you take a ride in the country at once.
Suddenly, the whole town decides that it's a perfect day for a drive in the country.
Oh, what a jam, Jim. This is the worst traffic tie-up in history.
Look at them. A river of cars.
Ah!
Folks, it's embarrassing. We don't seem to have an anti-rocket that can stop an anti-rocket. And so right now, as our own rocket speeds back home toward a crash landing, we're sending up jet fighter planes to head it off and destroy it at sea.
Missed it. It's too fast. We can't stop it. Just think, Jim, that rocket's going to crash and we don't know where.
Listen, everybody. By being so excited, you're making things worse. Try to remain calm. It'll help. Inspector Blooper, isn't there something we can do to help?
What do you propose to do? My goodness, if those pilots and their planes can't do anything up there, what can we do down here?
Hey, Inspector, I'm sure Gigantor can stop it.
No, Jim, that rocket's too fast.
Let's try it. Gigantor!
But it's still time to explode in the next 3 minutes.
What should he do?
Drop it in the ocean.
Go on! You can drop it in the sea! It'll be safe there! Hurry! Hurry!
In the radar station, where mysterious dots still appear on the screen.
He saved the city. But, Commander, that missile will explode in 1 minute.
Gigantor's just passing over the seacoast now.
He won't get far enough at sea before it goes off. Gigantor won't make it.
Jimmy Sparks, Gigantor won't get far enough away before the missile explodes. Good luck.
He must keep on flying. He can't drop it. Even if it means the end of Gigantor, he must keep on flying with it.
Go, Gigantor! Go! Keep going!
It's time. The missile will explode. Gigantor must drop it immediately or he'll be blown up.
Let it go! I can see him. He wasn't hurt a bit. Here he comes, everybody!
The Defense Force jets fly in salute to Gigantor. But suddenly one of them makes a signal in the sky. The emergency code number for Gigantor. Number 28.
This is Squadron 14. Our Geiger counters show that Gigantor is now dangerously radioactive. Relay this emergency message to the world.
Emergency warning. Something inside the anti-missile has set off some kind of nuclear reaction. Gigantor is now highly radioactive and dangerous.
Radioactive? How can he be radioactive? We must do something, boy.
Inspector? This means he might have to be destroyed.
Here comes Gigantor, boys.
What can we do to save him?
I don't know. It's very dangerous to go near him. We must think of something.
Attention! Gigantor is too radioactive. Get him out of here.
He saved us from that missile, and now they want to get rid of him. Jim, try to wash Gigantor. Feed him. That bathing action washes away the radioactivity.
Folks, in all the confusion over the rockets and the anti-rockets, we forgot all about the original reason for firing the rockets in the first place. Those mysterious dots on the radar screen are still there, and just as mysterious as ever.
Aboard the submarine that fired the Snooper rocket.
I'm ashamed, humiliated. Huh?
Captain, that's what what we saw on radar. Oh! Hey! Ah!
A flock of exhausted, migrating birds struggle to remain above dangerous waters. The migrating flock appears on the radar screen.
So that's what it was, after all. Just a flock of birds, and we thought it was a huge missile.
Those birds aren't flying the regular course. Birds always migrate along the same paths year after year.
Gee, I didn't know that.
This beautiful aquatic bird, for instance, always spends the summer in the northern Pacific, and to get there, huge flocks of them fly just above the so-called black current.
Could it be that the black current changed its course? That's right, Dr. Brilliant. That's why the birds are off their course. Then this means that the birds have to fly much farther.
It'll make the trip too long for them. They'll never make it.
The birds are flying too low.
Professor, anything we can do to help?
They're flying too far from any rescue ship. There's nobody able to help.
Doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Gigantor.
I had the same idea.
Gigantor, you've got to go and save the birds.
And Jim, we'll follow him in a jet plane. What will we do when we catch up to them?
Lead them to some island where they can rest.
I see an island on this map, but it's 500 miles away.
If we don't find them before that sun goes down, we'll be too late. They think he's an enemy. Fly very gently, Gigantor. Don't scare them.
Some birds are just too tired to fly any farther.
almost out of gas. But we can't go back now.
We've got to, Jim. Otherwise, we'll crash.
But when it gets dark, the birds will never be able to reach the island by themselves. Jimmy Sparks, calling Defense Forces. Please send a fuel plane.
At night, Gigantor continues to lead the exhausted birds. Jimmy gets another idea and sends Gigantor down.
Is this a flying boat? They're so gentle. Look, they're so graceful. The birds are thanking you, Gigantor.
Just as Jimmy's plane runs out of gas, a fuel plane comes to the rescue and begins the tricky operation.
Okay, Jimmy, the tank's filled up.
Thank you. Now we'll be able to make it. Look, what's that up ahead, Dr. Brilliant?
That must be the island, Jim.
We saved every one of them.
Rescuing tiny birds or stopping dangerous rockets, all in a day's work for mighty Gigantor!
Gigantor, Gigantor, Gigantor. Gigantor, the space-age robot, is at your command. Gigantor, the space-age robot, his power is in your hand. Bigger than big, taller than tall, quicker than quick, stronger than strong, ready to fight for right against